As you guys have watched the film now, what have you identified as the immediate need to set the tone in Game 3?
Well, I think our physicality was great coming out in that first half. We felt like we played 2.5, maybe 3 good quarters of basketball, but just sustaining that throughout. This is a team that you can't allow to go on runs. You got to make them feel you, and throughout the entire game, we have to play with a certain pace. So it's not just one thing, a couple things. It's not just a few plays here and there. It's being able to sustain all the way throughout. And I think being out here in front of our home floor, when we take the floor tomorrow, we're going to be able to feel the crowd. We got to use that to our advantage. So, we saw what they did in Oakland. They were able to do that. Winning at home, that's what they're supposed to do. Obviously, we try to not make it easy for them, but we're hoping that we come in Game 3 and have a whole different mentality, and we're able to, like you said, set the tone early on.
And speaking of the mentality, you and I talked a lot about your increased role in the Eastern Conference Finals. What is your mindset offensively in this series?
A lot of the time against this team, it's against the Warriors, it's filling in the gaps so much of the time with our primary ball handlers and LeBron and Kyrie there. LeBron's being a freight train, a locomotive. He's playing and getting to the rim at will, finding guys out for three. So I'm just trying to find my spots and hit the three, drive the lane, continue to be aggressive, get in the paint. And it's the same thing with Kyrie. He is drawing double teams in this series a lot. They're getting the ball out of his hands. So it's just finding ways to be effective and play off of those guys.
Being down 2-0, I know feels familiar. Do you think differently, though, about what feels possible after last year's comeback?
Definitely. You got to always believe and feel that. Even in the deficit, then taking care of home court, we need to feel like we can overcome this. And it all starts tomorrow night. We know that the crowd, like I mentioned, is going to be into it. Cleveland's going to have our back, and we're going to be ready to play.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.